People's Supreme Court President Khamphan Sitthidampha told the National Assembly or NA on Wednesday that the court verdict handed down over the past 5 years have proved that more justice has been achieved. Khamphan Sitthidampha, who was president of the Supreme Court for the past 5 years, reported on the 5-year performance of the courts across the country to the ongoing inaugural session of the National Assembly's 8th legislature. Our inspection and evaluation of verdicts of all courts showed that the judgment were increasingly effective, said Mr. Khamphan, who was re-elected as the People's Supreme Court President for the next 5 years. He added that the effectiveness was reflected by the fact that both the plaintiffs and defendants were satisfied by most of the verdicts and agreed to observe them. Statistics showed that the total 22,187 cases ruled in local court, up to 17,829 cases, or 80.35% of the verdicts proved to be satisfactory to both the plaintiffs and defendants, so they agreed to implement them. The rest of the cases were handed to appeal courts as the plaintiffs and defendants were not satisfied by the verdict of the local courts. Over the past 5 years, as many as 29,995 cases were submitted in various people's courts, of which 28,389 cases, or 94.64%, were ruled and addressed. There are 12,475 criminal cases occupying the majority of the total cases. Of the criminal cases, 3,505 were drug-related cases. Some 5,556 civil cases were recorded, with loan-related issues reaching 1,232 cases. More than 2,500 family-related cases were registered, with spouse dispute reaching 2,282 cases. Child-related cases reached 643, with thefts reaching 204 cases, topping the list of the child-related cases. Although improvements have been made within the court and its related affairs, Mr. Khamphan told the NA that more work needs to be done to further improve and ensure that the courts carry out their mandate properly and guarantee accurate verdicts with justice for all concerned. He elaborated that there is a need to educate party cadres, judges, and other officials of the courts to absorb the required ethics, consciousness, political responsibilities, and professional knowledge, as well as the party's guidelines and policies, in addition to state laws. Mr. Khamphan stated that some staff have been recruited to the positions not matching with their professional knowledge. Budget shortage are another obstacle for the court officials in carrying out their task. He admitted that some judges and court officials still have insufficient experience, and thus there is a need to accelerate the upgrading of their professional competence.